What is happening? Welcome to another pitcher video breakdown. My name is Nick Pollack, and today we're going to talk about Eury Pérez. He had his return to the major leagues after getting Tommy John. Oh my gosh, we're so excited about him. He throws really hard. What else are we going to see? We know he's going to be limited, but we're going to look at the third inning, not the first or the second, because this is the one where things were weird. And yeah, that's 97. He throws actually 98, 99 in this one. That's 98 down. That's two straight whiffs. Yes, foul tips are whiffs. Fight me, Fangraphs. I don't care. It serves the same purpose. It's a whiff. What I do want to note is that this 98 that we saw, it's probably not going to be what sticks around as 98.5. It's probably going to be more like 97 or so. Adrenaline, opening first game of the year. Now, what you are going to see here is him losing this batter a little bit. Those are two wild pitches there. That's another one. No secondary involved here. So here we go 3-2, and we get 97, and he fouls it off. And if you notice, he swung at all three fastballs inside the zone. That's four now that Eury has thrown. He's not thrown anything else. Still hasn't thrown a secondary. And then he tugs this one, which is 88. And I think this was the changeup. And I think that's the only changeup he threw the entire game. It's the right pitch call, but you can't throw the only one you throw in a 3-2 situation. That's just not it. That is 96 with actual drop on it. Like, that feels like a true sinker as opposed to, the four-seamer that we've seen. But anyway, 1-0 here, and he tries to throw a slider. So, the big quick thing I got to say about Eury, if you need one line, hey, Eury's got an amazing fastball. His secondaries, they need some help. And the changeup that we saw, 88 miles per hour, yep, it needs more help too. The slider can be good. It was classified as a cutter at times yesterday. That's a really good fastball inside, and that's a doink. And that's not fair. That's not cool. You know, you throw that really good heater, that should get you an out. And that's just not fun. Fine. So now you have O'Neal Cruz, which by the way, in the first inning, oh my gosh, it was such a filthy cutter at 3-2. The first slider he's thrown, it was 2-2 through a breaking ball, and then he threw a lovely 3-2-1. It blew my mind, everybody's mind. Everybody was just freaking out. But we're freaking out because I was 3-0 against O'Neal Cruz. And he's going to throw a fastball. And yeah, right. I mean, that's the kind of stuff of returns or debuts or whatever, right? Like, this is something we generally see where they're not in a rhythm. They've been out of this for a bit. We don't really expect them to make those adjustments right now because they're just trying to get to a normal state of confidence, right? And they're not there yet. It's okay. This is what rust is. That's fine. But now you have the bases loaded. Nobody out here. You've walked two. No, you're going to throw a secondary. And he's not good with those secondaries. I mean, I get it. McCutchen just wants to pass the baton. But at the same time, you just walked a guy in 4 pitches. McCutchen's a vet. I don't think you call a fastball there. I think to call a secondary. I think you call a fastball. Because he's going to take that for a strike. He's going to take the first pitch here. And now at 1-0, he's probably going to take this one. No, he's not. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. I'm just stupid. 1-0, he's looking one pitch, one spot, I guess. And that was very close to it. It was 99. And he got the foul ball. Okay. So he's swinging at that thing. If you have the slider, you throw it, but you probably don't. Oh, hey. Look at that. That's a 78 mile per hour curveball. And look, it bounces in front of him. This is surely going to go well. Oh, no. He doesn't field it. And that's the kind of stuff that gets lost, right? That gets lost in the box score. How did that run just score? Well, let's think about this. That was a walk, a bloop single, a walk, and a dribbler, right? And yeah, Eury should have been able to get the first guy out, right? He didn't have anything else outside of the fastball to attack that lefty, which meant that he kept throwing fastballs. He fouled it off, and then he eventually earned a walk. And yeah, walking O'Neal Cruz in 4 pitches isn't great, but that's a really good curveball, and he should have gotten the out at home, force out there, but nope. Okay. So now we have Bryan Reynolds, and in the first at bat, oh, he's getting squeezed a little bit there. I mean, who knows? That is absurdly close. Absurdly close. You even see, oh yeah, this is the power stance. This is this is like that meme of the woman squinting and trying to see something. I love it. But in the first inning, Bryan Reynolds got a curveball up here that he just smacked to right, and then it was a really good catch along the line that prevented a double in the gap. So you don't throw another curveball to him, right? I mean, this is a fastball away, 99. He's fouling it off. He's late on it. You throw another one he's late on it. Like, you keep throwing that fastball, right? Okay, he's really far ahead of that slider. That's fine. He barely gets to it. So if you throw something underneath, what are you going to do here? Oh. Ooh. That is a really good pitch. It looks like it, right? But he's getting beat on the fastball, right? Like this entire at bat, he's getting beat on that. Sure, he just fouled off the breaking ball. And you want to think, okay, cool, he's earned a fastball now, but I don't know. And that goes to the gap. Good job, Brian Reynolds, going out and get it. I mean, that's a really nice pitch. And like, sometimes you just got to tip your cap in that way. Sometimes I always will criticize sequencing. Be like, is that the right sequencing? Is it not? I'm going to say it gets too much of the plate. But then again, bases loaded, 1-2. Like, that should just be a really good pitch, right in the corner. Sometimes it goes like that. And there's your 4 runs. You're wondering how Eury allowed that. It's 4 runs. And we don't have any outs. 98 down. Okay. Fine. We got 97 away. And if you notice, like, he's not confident with any secondary outside of the fastball right now. 98, that's dotted. Oh, that's beautiful. Gosh, I mean, stuff like that is just, how do you not love that? 98. If you notice, nothing's going inside here to lefties. It's all just living over here, right? Something to think about there. And that's probably why Brian Reynolds felt comfortable going down here. Because he didn't have anything to be afraid about up here, so he could lean out a little bit further, even if it's the fastball. And there's a really nice curveball that I didn't even see it, but it rolled back to Eury, and he's got that one. So there we go. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Good job, first baseman. You just got to block that dang thing. All right, so we got 1 out here. There's another good slider, and this is, you can kind of see, it's not really the most vicious slider. Also, shout out. Shout out Pittsburgh. Oh boy, this camera angle. Beautiful. It's actually a little bit tilted this way, which you don't really see, where it's more beneficial for lefties. Totally fine with me. But that is right underneath the zone. Good first pitch. See if he's aggressive on it or not. He is. Ooh, and there he's got this curveball there. Beautiful. I take that back. That was the second pitch. So there's that one. I missed the second one here. Fastball 98 down the pipe. Okay, you got away with this one. Oh boy. I think throwing the slider in the first case really does give it a little bit extra hesitation because it could look just like that slider going underneath it and doesn't. And now you get the big breaker at 80 and you get the strikeout, right? And I don't think you're going to get too many swings on this one. This is kind of like a sweeper almost, but that could be the camera angle. Man, he is so tall. Look at these gangly legs. My gosh. I don't think that's a very good curve. I don't think you're going to get that a ton. I think that was just a guy who was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get beat by 99. And that's that. There's 99 on the edge again. He is amped up, by the way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's called a ball. Got squeezed. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, 1-1 here. Hey, he's giving him that, right? And you generally don't see, I got to say this. I had a coach in college who had the theory that in 0-2, you throw a fastball middle and away, which is just mind-boggling to me. And his idea was that kids in college will extend the zone more outside than usual. And so they'll swing and miss at that. And I'm like, what? I don't think they won't. They'll foul it off if they swing at it probably. They won't miss laterally. I don't know. I hated it. But what I did was backdoor sinkers and whatnot, and that was fine because the catcher would catch it 3 inches off the plate and the ump would give it to me. But this situation, middle away fastballs, it's kind of harder to get those whiffs. Maybe you can opposite hand if it gets enough lateral movement, especially 98 and such. But the reason this is getting a whiff down the line is because you can just throw out the bat like that. And I'm surprised to see, honestly, I mean, the swing on it too. It can, oftentimes opposite-handed batters like this, you just know that it's not going to be a strike unless you have enough horizontal movement to really pull it off. 1-2, 98 upstairs, a very easy take there. Let's see, 2-2. Another miss away. Oh, no, you're going to walk him, aren't you? Oh, 99 up. Okay. I mean, the thing is, you need that changeup. This is what the changeup is made for. You throw 98, 97, even 99. You don't need a filthy offering. You don't need something that has all this drop and everything. You need the Eury Cabrera 91, 90 that doesn't have a ton of movement, but is just slower. And guys are just going to swing over that thing endlessly. Oh my gosh, Blue, give it to me. Thank you so much. Okay. And that's that. He tugged that one, was not trying to get it inside. And of course, I mean, Frazier's not going to be looking for that because Eury doesn't throw anything inside. yeah, this is not the most impressive, right? The command of it is good at times with the four-seamer, but he's doing everything with the four-seamer and the sinker, and he needs to have more in the secondary department. I am looking forward to more. It is the first game. First game is really just like establish your fastball. Make sure you're doing that. And hey, the velocity is there. We often say that command is the last thing to come, really the feel for pitches, right? And the fact that he has pretty good feel for his fastball is very encouraging. I am curious to see what we get in the next start when it comes to the secondaries, the slider, the curve, and hopefully the changeup. But we'll see. And just 70 pitches in this one. He was removed after it. Unfortunate third inning for those 4 runs, but so it goes. But yeah, that's Eury Pérez. And yes, I am back doing these. Welcome back. Hi. Tell me who you want me to cover in the comments below. And let's get to 10,000 subs. We're like so close. Let's get us there. All right, that is it. My name is Nick Pollack. And get out of here.